Family, question to you is, how do you go about making decisions during very difficult times? Making a decision when everyone around you is telling you don't do it, but everything in you is telling you to do something. Well, this is when you have to ask yourself, is the voice inside of me louder than the voice outside? Or vice versa. And many times this could be a difficult situation, and this is when you have to sometimes operate by faith and listen to your spirit. You got to know what's in you, and you got to have faith, and not just faith, but also still have a plan, right? Because you don't want to just shoot off the hip, but you got to know yourself. This is when you got to look at your past track record, know what you're capable of, and ask yourself a question. Well, if it did go wrong, am I prepared to handle the consequences? And if the answer is yes, then regardless of what anyone else's opinion, you better do it if you feeling like you being called to do that particular thing. So don't hesitate to do or procrastinate to do what's in your faith or your destiny. So listen, guys, I want to encourage you. Everything that I've done of significance, in my opinion, have all been things that everyone around me didn't see at first, they didn't believe in at first, and I met resistance. But when I went, and that resistance seemed big at first, but you know what? When I stood up to it, I realized it wasn't as big as I thought it was. It just appeared to be that way. And so you got to know how to just have faith in you and keep on moving forward, man. Don't let none of this stuff stop you. And people, those same people that judged you, or people who said that you can't do it, those same exact people will be some of the people that once you do it, they're going to say, man, I knew you can do it all along. And you can get mad at them or be spiteful if you want, but I'm just of the personal belief that, you can't get mad for people that they don't even know what they do. A lot of times people are just fickle, they're wishy-washy, they're emotional, right? We are creatures of of contradicting ourselves. So we have to just realize that, hey, some people just don't see what you see, and they can still be your friends, keep from a distance. So with that being said, still know how to work through that, still don't burn those bridges, don't burn those relationships. And ultimately, you have to know to just have faith in yourself and keep on moving in stealth. Ooh. And sometimes you got to know when to keep certain things to yourself, because other people will try to rain on your parade before you even set out the plans on where and the dates on where the parade is going to be. So you got to know yourself, know how to shut up and hustle, keep it quiet, and but also know yourself enough to know what ignites your inner dynamite, what gets you excited. See, for me, I'm the type of person that inside I'm fueled by a lot of inspiration, passion, and fire. And for me to really stick with a job or a objective, I have to have some sort of connection and inspiration by it within it. And if I don't have that, I'm not going to be consistent. So, a lot of my friends don't understand that. So they'll think, well, Jackson, you need to be logical about this, and I'll be logical, but I need to come from a place of inspiration for it to really have growth. That's another thing. Sometimes I need to operate off of big goals and not small goals. Most small stuff I do just don't work out. But when I set a big goal, it gives me enough motivation to drive and take things to a whole nother stratosphere, right? So you got to just know yourself. What ignites your inner dynamite, what sets you on fire, all right? And then operate on that. Let that voice that's in you be 10 times louder than all of the voices outside of you. So I want you to operate off of that, do what you got to do. And make sure y'all subscribe to this page as well and get those books. I got another video where I'm going to be going into a little more detail with these same topics. So I want you to tune in, and my friend, and I'm going to see y'all in the future. Make sure you get the Shut Up and Hustle books in that order. Place your order. Flip it.